we need to set the standard. Look at verse 10. Verse 10 says, ye are witnesses, and God also how holy and justly and unblameable we have believed ourselves among you that believe. Look what that says there, that we are holy, justly, and unblameable. We have to set the standards in our house, guys. You as men have to set the standard, first of all, of holiness. Now again, none of us are perfect. None of us are sinless. But they need to see you as a dad striving to be the best man of God that you can possibly be. That's our job. That's our goal. That's what we want to happen. That's living the gospel out. That our kids would see that in us. They would look at Christ in the Gospels. Guys, listen, if you want to know what's holiness, look at Christ in the Gospels. I have a lot of people that say, well, we've never seen God. No, we haven't. But if you go to the Gospels, Jesus Christ was God incarnate, and you can see everything that he did, how he handled every situation, how he spoke, especially if you have a red letter edition and you can look right at the words of Christ. Guys, listen, if you've been in church for any time at all, you know how to be holy. But have you decided to be holy? Have you made the decision to be holy? Or you just read the Bible and say, well, that was good. That was a good story. Or that was a good... No. Do you make the decision to be more like Christ each day? And listen, it's every day. It's not a one-time thing. It's every day. We have to decide, am I going to be more like Christ today than I was yesterday? And it's a decision we have to make. We have to learn how to do right. Just do what's right, guys. When you come to a decision point at work, with your wife, with your children, with other relationships, your children are going to see what you do. They're also going to hear what you say. So when you go home from church today, don't have roast Jake for lunch in the car, okay? Because they're going to hear that. And then we wonder, we talk about the pastor, we talk about this and that and people in our cars on the way home. And then when our kids are 16, they say, I don't want to go to church anymore. Really? Why not? Because I don't have to now. I can drive my car and I can work and I can do this and that and everything else. And by the way, you guys have been talking about the church for the last 16 years anyway. We have to lift up God's people. We need to help each other, edify the believers. And when your children see that coming out of you, they'll do the right thing as well. So dads, you have a lot of choices every day. You have a lot of choices over the 18 years that you have your children in the house. Choose to do right. And then he says unblameable. What's unblameable mean? Unblameable is not sinless. Unblameable is this: nothing sticks. Nothing sticks. So when your children go to school and they talk about, hey, I heard your dad does this. I heard your dad's like this. No, he's not. Nothing sticks. They can say whatever they want about my dad, but it's not true. I know who my dad is. Guys, we need to have it so that we're blameless before God. Not sinless before God, but blameless. That the threats and the gossip and the things that are done against us, they don't even stick. When you're accused of something, someone says, I know that's not true. I know that dad. He's unblameable. Two words. Dads, if you can take anything from the sermon today, take these two words. You should be able to your children say these two words: watch me. What do our kids do to us all the time? They learn how to ride a bike. Watch me, Daddy. They're learning how to catch a ball. Watch me, Daddy. They're learning how to walk. Watch me, Daddy. Our kids tell us that all the time, don't they? Watch me, Daddy. Aren't those the sweetest words when your kids tell you that? I like it when my grandkids tell me that. Watch me, Grandpa. Watch me, Saba. That's fun. Can you as a dad say to your kids today, watch me, son. Watch me, daughter. Watch me, honey. Watch daddy do this. If you take nothing from the sermon today, those 2 words, watch me. My oldest daughter is going to be, I'm not even going to tell you what birthday she's going to have this year because it makes me even look older. It doesn't matter how old they are. If you can start now when they're really, really young, do it. If you haven't done it, start it now. It's never too late to do that. Can you say to your kids, watch me?